So every morning when I had MJ and Hippie in here, I would give her pea flakes because I was trying to get her to gain weight. So she's very used to that, and this is like her original cage. So she still comes up and does it. However, Alexis is aware of this routine. And now Alexis thinks that she should get pea flakes every morning, which she doesn't need them. This little bit does though. It's created more monsters. Yes, you've created the food monster out of me. So this is where I do my feeding. It's like literally right inside the door because I kind of use this to like block David from coming and moving this tunnel. I have like a double tunnel. You guys, oh my God, but now it's like the other ones. No, baby, quick, run. David, Alexis, you really can't have any more, but you can, okay. It's so bad, but like, if Alexis could, she would literally eat anything I put in front of her. Like, she's the kind of guinea pig you can't put your finger there because she'll just immediately bite it first, just in the high hopes that it is edible. Right? All right, so you gotta give her a finger like really big and flat so she sees she's trying to bite me already. I love you guys so much. So this is my morning routine. It's my favorite, honestly, because I've just had my coffee. Everybody's like really excited to see me, which makes me feel good, even though it has nothing to do with me. So I just come in and I get my pellets. I use the natural selective naturals, the Timothy hay base one, not the alfalfa. Make sure it's the Timothy, not alfalfa, and just the regular Oxbow Essentials pellets. In previous videos, I've mentioned how my guinea pigs will not eat like any of the other organic kinds. I've tried Shearwood, I've tried Garden Select, I've tried the other ones. They won't eat it. So this is what works. And then I'm low on my forage. I have more coming. Actually, my next video is gonna be forage and like enrichment. Like it's like a haul and review because I really do want to hear y'all's opinions on a lot of things because I'm just like stuck in a rut with like, just like what I get them, you know what I mean? I don't know. So in the next video, we'll talk about that and I want to hear from you guys. But okay, everybody's bouncing off the walls. Over here, my boy. My boy. See? This crew is about to lose their mind. So here's David, Alexis, Bebe, and MJ. There's one, there's two, there's three. Oh, we got another bowl that I gotta fill. Okay, forgot this one. Coming. All right, next is Figgy and Olive. I'm coming. So I try to give them reptile bowls because Olive is she's not so much as a flipper as she likes to prop her bowl up against the side. So like, I'll show you. So like I'll put a bowl here. Hey buddy, let's clean out this area because you've got poops over here. And I'll put a bowl there. She likes to do this. She likes to get it and like prop it like that. You might actually see her do it as soon as she starts eating. With the reptile bowls, it's less likely to tip over and spill everywhere. So we'll see. Last is Frenchie and Gigi. I think Frenchie's on the second level right now. Oh my God, Alexis is literally like high jumping. Sorry guys that the forage is at the end of its line. More is coming today actually. Here comes Gigi, oh my God. Dad, look, they're ready, they know. I always do them last for like no real reason. It's just, but here they're gonna do their little circles. And they're like weird little thing now. Oh, Frenchie's trying to, yep. This is like what they do when they get excited about food. I used to think that it was annoying Gigi, but like I kind of think she likes it. It's almost like she asks for it. I know, this is like their little thing they do. It's pretty cute. Henry used to do it with them.
Oh.
I know, big buddy. I was like, you guys are my first friends. All right, so I'll put one bowl in here because this is where Gigi normally likes to eat. And then Frenchie just, let's see, is it wet? I'm surprised it's not wet. Frenchie loves this corn. This is where she sleeps. I'll wake up in the middle of the night when we let Tonka out and Frenchie will just be like a pancake right here, which I'm really glad that I don't have a dripping water bottle because otherwise that guinea pig would be soaked. So everyone's kind of like munching. I don't really like to be in here too much, like when I'm feeding them so that they're not like spooked and keep running, especially because like I want MJ to eat like as much as she can. So like get in, get out, and then come back. So now that I fed them their pellets, I check all their water bottles. Usually Moira and Johnny's, their favorite water bottle is always really low. So in the mornings I have to fill theirs. David's Entourage, they get low pretty quick too. Olive and Figgy and Frenchie and Gigi, they aren't as like big of like heavy drinkers as the other ones. So I'm gonna top off their waters and then I'm gonna get out of here so that they can all just like kind of forage and eat and like all that without me and do laundry. Because there's always laundry. That's part of like my daily routine. I wouldn't even say morning routine, it's just like daily routine. So I like to fill my pitcher. This has like purified water in it from like our fridge system. This is really heavy. I have carpal tunnel because y'all, I'm old. I can't hold it, it hurts too much. It's heavy, it's glass. So then I just like pour it into this measuring cup that's plastic. Hey Fixers, thanks for not getting too spooked. She probably will come right over. Look, it's fresh. You better be looking at him. Look at those muffin chops. I told you, that girl does not play around with fresh water. That is her jam. I get asked where I get my water bottles. I don't know what these are called, but I got them on Chewy. So I will say that if you have like aggressive drinkers, like Hippie was an aggressive drinker and he like pulled on it, like they can potentially pull him out and the water can like, you know, spill because it's just like a... But Hippie was my only one who really did that. But they're really nice to be able to just take the lid. And Alyssa has, I think, chicken. I think they're mostly for like chicken chicks or whatever. Maybe even like, I don't know much about chickens. But anyway, I call them chicken water bottles. And she uses those. And they're kind of like the same thing. You guys, yep, sorry. Jeez. I just like disrupted the whole everybody. My bad. This is why I like to like feed you guys and leave. 'Cause I'm sorry. I'm going in. Yep, sorry, it's really loud. Look at all this human laundry I have to put away. Oh, pigs first, humans second. Oy, oy, oy. I wonder if like I do change the room, if it'll make laundry easier. I don't know why it would be any different, but I just wonder. So this is probably the nicest laundry day I've had all summer because it's like 74 degrees right now. It's usually like 95 degrees by like 10 o'clock in the morning. It's like so hot. We have like this nice little break and it's got a breeze. You guys, it's making me really love laundry day. These are my Target mats. I have Target mats and pig room mats. And honestly, these consist of like most of what I use in the cage, in their cages, I should say. They just really make laundry easier in the sense where they're just really absorbent compared to liners, in my opinion. It's just my experience and just with the way my pigs soil like very just particular areas. Which I always wonder if everyone's pigs are kind of like that, if there's just like certain areas, like the way you have like their cage set up. My little pig room tunnel. I don't really go hard on brushing things off because hair, like whatever. The hair isn't the part that I'm worried about. I just want to clean the bacteria off really, the wash. This is my laundry helper. Tonka really likes to do laundry too. Hopefully she doesn't come down the stairs, Dad. Oh, I forgot about all my clippings. Dude, I went like crazy yesterday again because the weather started like being manageable last night, and I finally felt like I could do yard work without passing out. And I like went through and like ripped out all the old tomatoes, and like this was all tomatoes in here with some like random sunflowers. And I just ripped all the tomatoes out. I ripped all of the mint out, all of the strawberries. Like I just kind of, I don't know what happened. I just went crazy. I got torn up by mosquitoes, but it was worth it. Oh my gosh, let me show you my monstera. This was actually Josh's parents. So it's like been around for like 30 years. I don't know if you can see her in here. This is actually a baby that came off of her. But yeah, I bring her outside in the spring, summer seasons and she loves it. And look, now she's hanging out with the kiwis. Look at the kiwis coming in. Do you see them? These are my favorite. This is my favorite fruit tree that we have. It's the best. They're delicious. And this is the size that they get. So this is the full size of, here, if you can see here. This is the full size of the kiwi. But when they're ready to eat, they're like a more like purpley, kind of like darker color. And you can feel the squish when they're ready. But you just eat them just like that. Like you don't have to like take the skin off like you would like a bigger kiwi. I think they're sweeter.
They grow up to zone 6.
They're delicious. We're zone 7, in case you were wondering. Hey Sundog, look at my sunflowers. I don't know, I think I talked about it maybe in my garden video about how I was doing sunflowers. Well, I had a real battle with our groundhog Gary with the sunflowers and his feeding his family this year. We ended up having to, like you can see down there, like make this brigade so Gary and his family couldn't come in because he was just eating every sunflower that popped up. It was like every little seed that came up that was this little, or even if they were like got this tall, he was just bending them down and like eating the shit out of them. I like went through this like phase where I was having to replant seeds like every few weeks, but these were the ones that lived. These are the ones that I finally like brigaded or barricaded the fence and everything. And these are the seeds that made it. Gary didn't get to them. These ones are just now coming in. Here, Josh, come here. Because I went through so many different packs, I don't even know what is what species anymore, which is kind of fun. But like I had laid them out so that I know what species of sunflower was where, but then when the whole Gary situation happened, we just kind of, I don't know if you can like find one in the sun, but what they look like, here, do this one. How they look right before, like the different stages before they bloom, like that one's like kind of closed, but then this one over here, you can see where he's starting to twist to open in the center. You see like right there in the center. They're so cool. Oh, and I have a big one over here. So if you're new, I plant sunflowers in memory of my sister every year. Sunflower was like her favorite flower. She's been gone for 3 years now. So like every year I've kind of upped my sunflower game this year. This year turned out pretty good. She's been bloomed for a while. And then this guy right here, actually I have to show you the picture. When she first opened up, this looked like a peace sign. Yeah, those are little sweat bees. But look how cool and deformed she is in there. She's just like got her own thing going on. Cause like classically they kind of look like this in the center. There's a big girl up there. Oh, she's got lots of little bees in there. You've got some bees? Oh, I love seeing all of them on there. You get yours. Get it. So like here's an old sunflower head of one of the ones that like had already had its time. So the puddles, you know, were all around here. And then here's the seeds. I just think it's so cool. You know, not all of them are like this, but I just like work them with my fingers and they'll like come out. You see like that? But I'll like put them around my bird feeders. And I honestly don't know if like you have to do something particular, like dry them, or if the birds will eat them just as is. I would think the birds would eat them just as is, and like in nature, what would they do? Someone plucks some of these out, I'll put them by the bird feeder and just sort of let the birds decide. But I also like really like picking them out and then just spreading them around too. Makes it easier for the mourning doves. I say these things, but I have like no idea if they're actually true or not. That's just how I feel. I think it makes it easier for the mourning doves, and I think they like it. They're kind of like the guinea pigs of the birds, little fat potatoes. I love mourning doves. They're like my favorite. Little runaway pillow. I use the Tide Free and Gentle. This is the human Tide and the piggy Tide. This is my vinegar. Just kidding. This is my baking soda. I sprinkle a little in there. It's too bad you can't use like smelly stuff because they stink so bad. It's what it is. Their laundry just smells neutrally bad. You know what I mean? It doesn't stink like it does when it's dirty, but it's just, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like it's like if you had a really clean blanket that just had like a dog that laid on it for a while and it's got that like musky smell. But that's what clean guinea pig laundry smells like.
Pretty good description.
Olive, did you do exactly what I say you do? Olive, do you want a little bit? You like it. Because you know, everybody is like dying to eat this recovery food, except for MJ. He needs to gain weight. So I still feed her this like every day, every other day. There you are, oh my God, perfect. She's in the house. Are you ready for some CBDBs? CBDizzies? And I don't know if this is just like in my own head, but I swear sometimes when I give her CBD, she wants to eat. She's like, oh, that stuff is so nice. And rubbing it on the back of her ear. See, look, now she's eating. I swear the CBD makes her want to eat. Like, I'm just saying. It could all be in my head, but I'm just saying. So Josh said he'll measure the room for us, and then I'll send the measurements to Austin, and I'll probably just like put that video on my Patreon just for you guys to like see what Austin comes up with for me. More than likely, I'll probably use it because he's like low-key a piggy genius, as we know. And I'm all that is class. Right. I just show everybody how they can be classy pig moms. So MJ had a scan last week, and again, I like put a like an in-depth video on Patreon, but as far as the vet visit went, they did a scan for her ovaries area to see if she had any cysts on her ovaries, and it came back that there were none, but they did find like I shouldn't say they found it on the scan. She said she could, if she was feeling around, she felt like there was a mass like in her abdomen area. You got it? Sometimes I just feel like if I talk to her, yeah. She doesn't know what it is. It very well could be contributing to like the hair loss and the weight loss. It could be something very concerning or not, but the whole issue is that in order to know for sure what it is, they would have to do exploratory surgery on her, and she's just not at the weight for that. I know you want to come out. Can we have one more syringy? Syringy Benji? I swear, if you do one more, I'd love to let you out. Look, let's teamwork. It makes the dream work. Yeah. And I'll keep my promises to you. Look, okay. I told you come out now. It's gonna go running. Bye. Okay. She was over it. Very upset with me. So what I'll do is like when she is over it, I just kind of spread the love out between the other pigs, and then I'll just come back later and like do another couple like syringes with her. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm like very ADD. So the vet said she doesn't feel comfortable just opening her up for exploratory reasons because she is underweight, and she just doesn't know. She's just not confident putting her under. They did give her a steroid shot to just see what that does, because it's like they want to try something and not nothing, but they can't cut her open. So we'll just have to like see how it goes. But I mean, she still has an appetite, like especially once I feed her this. If you see how she's now eating the mat, it kind of like gives her this like buzz, and she'll go and start like nibbling on hay and like eating her mat or like eating these little Timothy shoes that I have. Yeah, I just constantly try to keep stuff in there that she can nibble on because it's like the girl's just got to keep that weight up. I see you. All right, so now I'm gonna spread the love. Let's see. Good girl. Isn't that so yummy? She just.
Oh my gosh.
What's on your chin?
He's strong.
I know, but I'm like also low-key trying to see what's on her chin. Did you see that? She's not gonna be so mad at me. I know. Let me see you. What's on your chin? Is it just dry hair? Did you? Let me see your face. Let me see it this way. Oh, it's just a little wetness. You just got a little wetness. Hmm? Look at this. Look at all these poops. Let me just tell you, this is the jumbo size piggy bunk bed from the pig room. When I just had the regular size one, Johnny never slept in it because I think she was just too big and it wasn't comfortable for her. But now that I have this jumbo one, as you can see, Johnny camps the heck out in there and she loves it. The jumbo size is meant for Johnny. She's like,
finally, they made a brand that fits my Jean Bonnet big ass.
I love her big ass. Now that that part is done, this is where I like actually come in and do like my really quick spot clean that I do and hay refresh for the day. Really, I don't like get too picky with it, but what I'll do is spots that I know that they hang out in, like the spot I just showed you, like I'll just really quickly dump the dews and then just put it back. And then I just take these corners that, like usually the corners are where they've, like as you can see, that has the most poop. Well, you probably can't see from up there, but I'll just literally go in and lift the hay up and feel it. I just kind of feel around, like this doesn't feel soiled to me. And if it doesn't feel soiled, I spread it back around, pull out from there, and then just kind of like fluff it around. I have spot cleaned all of their like nesting hay areas and all of like their nap spots, which are really all just like the piggy bunk beds, and some are like under these tunnels. So then I'll come in this evening and that's when I do like a deeper spot clean and change out soil blankets and sort of rotate out things that I think need to be washed and things like that. See you guys next week for my little haul review video. I look forward to hearing from you guys and your opinions, but I love you guys and I'll see you guys next week.